Los Angeles, California. Downtown Sports Arena. February 12, 1972. Saturday night. Just after 8:30 p.m. The building looks ordinary from the outside. No banners. No ticket booth lines. No flashing lights announcing a big event. But inside, something unusual is happening. The air is heavy, thick with tension, thick with curiosity. Around 300 people are packed into a space normally reserved for boxing matches. Trainers, fighters, martial arts instructors, Hollywood insiders. A few journalists who weren't officially invited, and a handful of people who somehow heard whispers of what was about to happen. There are no tickets, no cameras, no official promotion, just rumors. For 3 weeks, those rumors have grown louder, passed quietly through gyms, through studios, through back rooms and private parties. Tonight, those rumors are about to collide, because standing in the center of the ring is the most famous fighter on the planet, Muhammad Ali. 6 feet 3 inches tall, just over 210 pounds, fast hands, faster feet, a body built by discipline, punishment, and greatness. He is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, a man who has faced the hardest punchers alive, a man who has danced with danger and made it look effortless, the man who floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Ali is relaxed, almost playful, wearing white boxing trunks and red gloves. His skin gleams under the overhead lights. His shoulders roll loose, his neck turned side to side. He looks completely at home, because this is his world. But tonight, Ali isn't here to fight another boxer. Tonight, he has issued a challenge that never should have existed. A challenge to a man who does not belong in a boxing ring. A man who is lighter, shorter, and has never fought professionally. A man whose reputation is built not on titles, but on whispers. That man is Bruce Lee, 5 feet 7 inches tall, around 135 pounds, a martial arts instructor originally from Hong Kong, a philosopher, a teacher, an actor just beginning to make waves in Hollywood. Bruce Lee is not a boxer. He has no championship belts, no sanctioned fight record, no Olympic medals. But he has something else. Stories. Stories that say his speed doesn't look real. Stories that say his strikes land before the brain can react. Stories that say he understands the human body in a way Western combat sports never taught. For years, those stories stayed mostly inside martial arts circles, until one comment changed everything. 3 weeks earlier, at a private party in Beverly Hills, Ali was doing what Ali always did, holding court, entertaining, talking, laughing, surrounded by celebrities and admirers. Someone brought up Bruce Lee. Someone mentioned that Bruce believed martial arts could defeat boxing. Ali laughed, not cruelly, not angrily, confidently. "Bring him to me," Ali said, loud enough for the room to hear. "Let him hit me." Ali grinned. "I'll stand still. I won't block. I won't move. Let him hit me with his best shot. Then we'll see if this kung fu stuff is real or just dancing." The comment was meant as entertainment, Ali being Ali, a showman creating a moment. But the words escaped the room. They traveled through Los Angeles gyms, through dojos, through movie sets and martial arts schools. Soon, the story reached Bruce Lee. The next morning, while teaching a private class in Chinatown, one of Bruce's students handed him a newspaper. The headline read something close to, "Ollie says, let Bruce Lee hit me." Bruce read it silently. No anger, no smile, no immediate reaction. He folded the paper carefully and placed it aside. "Interesting," he said. That single word was enough to change everything. For the next 2 weeks, the boxing world buzzed. The martial arts world argued. Ali's camp leaned into it. They saw it as a demonstration, a spectacle, proof that boxing sat at the top of the combat food chain. Bruce's camp was cautious. This wasn't a real fight. There were no judges, no rounds, no protection. If Bruce refused, people would say he was afraid. If he accepted and failed, his reputation would be destroyed. And if he succeeded, he would have to do the impossible. He would have to strike the fastest heavyweight boxer in history, a man whose reflexes allowed him to dodge punches he didn't even see. Eventually, Bruce made his decision. He called Ali's manager directly. "I accept," Bruce said calmly. "But this is not a fight. It is a demonstration. One strike. Only one." He stands still. "I strike once. Then it's over." No rematch. No explanation. No second chance. Ali's camp agreed. They chose a private location. No cameras. No official press. Just witnesses. Which brings us back to that quiet arena on that Saturday night. The ring is bright. Everything else is dark. Like a stage, Ali bounces lightly on his feet. He raises his arms. "I am the greatest," he shouts. The crowd reacts, some cheering, some uneasy. Ali stops moving and looks down at Bruce. The size difference is impossible to ignore. Ali is taller, heavier, stronger. He smiles. "You're gonna hit me right here," Ali says, tapping his jaw. "Your best shot. I won't block. I won't move. Then we'll see if Kung Fu is real or just movie tricks." Bruce doesn't respond. He stands quietly, breathing slow, centered. The referee, a professional brought in to oversee this unusual moment, steps between them. "Mr. Ali, you're sure?" he asks. "No defense?" Ali nods. "I've been hit by the hardest men alive," he says. "Let him try." The referee turns to Bruce. "One strike, head or body. Then it's over." Bruce nods once. "I understand." The referee steps back. The arena goes silent. Ali drops his guard completely. His gloves hang at his sides, his chin exposed. The greatest boxer alive, standing defenseless. Bruce doesn't move. 1 second. 2. 3. People shift, whisper, wonder. Then Bruce takes a small step forward. Now he's close. Very close. Ali's grin fades just a little. Bruce's right hand moves. Not a wind-up. Not a swing. Just a flash. A sharp, snapping sound echoes through the ring. The sound isn't what anyone expects. It's not a heavy thud. Not the kind of deep impact you hear when two heavyweight boxers collide. It's sharp, clean, almost like a snap. Bruce Lee's fist makes contact just below Ali's sternum, directly into the solar plexus, the center, the control point, the place where breathing lives. There's no visible wind-up, no obvious power generation, no dramatic motion for the crowd to follow. And yet, Ali's body reacts instantly, not like a boxer who's been punched. There's no stumble backward, no exaggerated fall, no attempt to play it off. Instead, his knees soften, his arms drop, his mouth opens, and nothing comes out. Ali tries to breathe, but he can't. The nerves in his solar plexus have been overloaded. His diaphragm locks. His lungs stop responding. His mind is awake, but his body is no longer listening. The heavyweight champion of the world drops to one knee, then both, hands on the canvas, head lowered. The arena freezes. 300 people stare in disbelief. No one speaks. No one cheers. No one even moves. They are watching something their brains cannot process. A man who has survived the hardest punchers alive is on his knees, unable to breathe. From a single strike delivered without effort, 5 seconds pass. Ali is still down. His chest heaves as his body struggles to restart itself. His face twists, not from pain, but from shock. This doesn't make sense. He's been hit harder, much harder. But those punches hurt muscles. This strike shut down systems. Bruce stands above him, calm, still, no celebration, no raised arms. His fist has already returned to his side. The referee rushes in, dropping to his knees. "Champion, can you hear me? Can you breathe?" Ali nods weakly. Slowly, painfully, air returns. One breath, then another. His nervous system begins to unlock. Ali lifts his head and looks up. For the first time in his career, he has no words ready. Bruce extends his hand. Ali stares at it for a moment, then takes it. Bruce helps him to his feet. Ali wobbles slightly, shaking his head as if trying to clear fog. "What did you do?" he asks quietly. Bruce answers just as softly. "I showed you what you asked to see. This isn't about strength. It's about precision. Every body has points where power doesn't matter. You are strong everywhere, but not everywhere is protected." Ali takes a deep breath. His lungs are working again. But something else has been hit. His certainty. He looks at Bruce differently now. Not as a smaller man, but as something unfamiliar. Ali nods slowly. Then, without theatrics, he raises Bruce's hand. The arena erupts. Arguments break out instantly. "That wasn't real. He let him do it. That punch didn't look like anything." Bruce doesn't stay. He steps out of the ring and walks straight through the crowd. No interviews. No explanations. Just gone. Ali remains behind, answering quiet questions. And every time he says the same thing. "I didn't see it. I didn't feel it coming. And for a moment, I couldn't breathe." Years pass. The story spreads, then fades. Martial artists repeat it. Students swear it happened. Mainstream sports media dismisses it as myth because it doesn't fit the rules. It can't. A 135-pound man cannot drop the heavyweight champion with one strike. Except someone felt it, and someone saw it. And in private moments, when the cameras are gone, Ollie admits the truth. "One punch," he says. "I'll never forget it."